People are talking about you crazy, and I'm talking about like people that you don't even talk to anymore, people that you probably don't even know, people that just have random beef with you for no reason. Okay, the seven of swords here at the bottom of the deck. We're gonna see what these people are basically like saying about you, because there's a lot of like discussions involving you. You'll also have the king of wands as well. I feel like lately you have just been stepping into this energy of being more confident, standing on your boundaries, kind of being more selfish, especially now stepping into 2026. And I feel like it's bothering a lot of people. Like, you got a lot of people kind of up in arms about where you're headed, what you're doing, how you're acting now. It's like, I feel like people just don't like the fact that, like, they can't fuck with you anymore. Like, they can't fuck with you, period. Like, they can't fuck with you as in, like, be next to you, and they can't fuck with you as in, like, get over on you. You know what I mean? All right, but let's see what else people are talking about. We have the Justice, we have the King of Swords, and we have the Chariot. Ooh, a lot of people are basically talking about your winning era, basically being like on the way, if that makes sense. I feel like 2025 was like people watched you go through the ringer. Not gonna lie, like people, I feel like people really watched you go through the ringer. They watched you go through some sort of like really horrible situations, but I feel like out of all those situations you always came out on top. And I feel like now, since all the situations came towards you, you came out on top, everything like that, I feel like people just are just seeing now that like there's nothing, it's like nothing but up with you. Okay, like there's nothing, it's nothing but the sky's the limit at this point, because I feel like you've just been through everything and more, but you still kind of like, beat it to, like, you still came up on top, like, regardless. So I feel like people are like, okay, well, like, nothing can get to this person, like it's only, on the up and up with this person. So I feel like a lot of people are really talking about like your next move and like what's gonna happen next within your life, because I feel like a lot of people are like expecting your life to really kind of like level up to the max, especially this year, especially now that, like, I feel like there's some sort of, like I said before, like you woke up into like your power or something like that. Like, you either like you found your purpose, you stepped into your power, you found more confidence in yourself, and you just step in differently. So, and that's got a lot of people like kind of hot and bothered, like, oh, who do you think, who does this person think they are? And like, it's kind of like, it's like people got people, you're rubbing people the wrong way, but in a good way. Because like, if you don't have no, like, if you don't have any haters, then like, what you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're getting haters because you are finally like stepping into the energy that you've always meant, you're always meant to embody. Like, you're finally being that bitch. Let's just say that. Okay, we have this strength. Okay, so especially, I feel like people are also talking about like how they admire your strength, how they admire like what you basically have been through, and how you didn't let that kind of like pin you down or keep you down. You let that kind of fuel your success, fuel to your endeavors and your projects or whatever. I feel like a lot of people are really like talking about like how much they kind of like admire your tenacity. Let's just say that. Okay. What other discussions are people having? Ooh, that was like half the deck. I'm not picking that up. Okay. What other discussions are people having about? Ooh, we have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and then we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Now this doesn't have to be true, but there could be some sort of like a rumor going around about how you are either like broke, or like you don't have a lot of money right now, or like you need to like borrow money from other people. um I don't know why that's like, topic of discussion for you, because I feel like, you have plenty. But I feel like with this Two of Wands and this Eight of Wands, I feel like, you maybe, I don't know, I feel like there's like someone here who's like thinking that like you're out here, kind of like lost. Like, people are probably thinking like either you're lost, or someone probably was talking to you, and maybe they're telling someone else like, oh, they don't really know what they're doing, they don't really know what they're headed. I feel like this is someone that like you told a lie to. Like, maybe this is someone who you peeped was kind of keeping tabs on you, and you were kind of like, oh yeah, like I'm just kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing next, I don't know what's going on, because you don't want to tell people your next move. So this person is going around telling people like, oh yeah, like that they don't really know what they're gonna do next, don't really know what they're doing, they're kind of lost right now, and like da 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 da. But it's only because like you told them a lie. Like you know what you're doing, you just not gonna tell them. But they're telling other people what you told them, which was a lie, but people are believing it. So, but yeah, I feel like this was like basically this person telling like other people what you told them, which was a lie. And it's kind of just like, no, like you're actually out here like you're the magician with the world. Like this is you actually. And then but like other people are out here thinking that like you just don't don't have a clue.